we have our hero of the day. I've been reliably informed by producer Savvy, who would know because I have no idea, that Neo is not just a character from The Matrix. Neo, spelled N-E-Y-O, is an R&B singer. Did not know that. Had no clue. But this Neo person, not from The Matrix, again, not Keanu Reeves, he is saying true things and then defending himself saying true things, which is like, this is good stuff, okay? This stuff doesn't happen very often in pop culture. So, Neo, again, not Matrix guy, the R&B singer. He was on a show in which he committed the grave sin of suggesting that 5-year-olds should not be picking their own gender. Here's what he had to say.
Parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
lost control.
If your little boy comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl, and you just let him rock with that,
Right.
He's 5.
Right. And where did he get that from?
If you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's going to do that.
Exactly.
Like, when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like, I don't understand that.
Correct. Okay, so he said that. And the LGBTQ plus minus divided by a sign, Rainbow Mafia came for him. And they said that he was very, very bad. And then he put out a statement on his Twitters. This statement on his Twitters was an apology tweet. And it said, quote, after much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate of love and inclusivity in the LGBTQI plus community, so I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit I plan to better educate myself on the topic so I can approach future conversations with more empathy. At the end of the day, I lead with love and support everyone's freedom of expression and pursuit of happiness. Aww. Well, I mean, that was the Malice struggle session apology, but it turns out that he didn't write it, actually. Believe it or not, I mean, shocker. It was his PR agency. It was they who decided that Neo, not the guy from The Matrix, the R&B singer, had to walk this one back because obviously it was terrible that he had suggested that 5-year-olds cannot, in fact, choose their own gender, and it's bad parenting to suggest that they can. Well, yesterday he was getting ripped up and down by a lot of people on the interwebs, pointing out that what he said in the first place was not wrong. And he did something that you almost never see. He came out and he walked back the walk back. He said, I didn't write that. I didn't put that out. And this is bullcrap. What I said in the first place is right.
First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel.
You know a company is looking out for you when they actually upgrade your service and don't charge you for it. This is great news for new and current Pure Talk customers. Pure Talk just added data to every plan and includes a mobile hotspot with no price increase whatsoever. If you've considered Pure Talk before but you haven't made the switch, take a look again. For just $20 a month, you'll get unlimited talk, text, and now 50% more 5G data plus their new mobile hotspot. This is why I love Pure Talk. They're veteran-owned. They only hire the best customer service team located right here in the United States of America. Most families are saving almost $1,000 a year while enjoying the most dependable 5G network in the country. Remember, you vote with how you spend your money, so why would you give your money to companies that actually hate your guts? When you go to puretalk.com/Shapiro, you will save an additional 50% off your very first month of coverage because they actually value you. That's puretalk.com/Shapiro. Pure Talk is wireless for Americans by Americans. Go check them out right now, puretalk.com/Shapiro. I take all of my business calls on Pure Talk. They have great coverage. They don't cost me an arm and a leg. And again, it's a company that doesn't hate my guts. Go to puretalk.com/Shapiro. Save 50% off your first month because they actually value puretalk.com/Shapiro to get started. According to a recent report, Planned Parenthood continues to rake in billions of dollars. Planned Parenthood is generating vast profits, including millions in taxpayer funding. PreBorn operates on a very slim budget as they rescue over 200 babies' lives every single day. They don't get any government funding. They rely on donors like you, donors like me. PreBorn's network of clinics are situated in the darkest corners, competing head-to-head with the abortion giants. They need our help now. more than ever. When you donate $28 to PreBorn, you will offer a free ultrasound to an expectant mom caught in crisis. Once she hears that heartbeat, sees that precious life, her baby's chance at life doubles. Please sponsor a precious baby's life today. Your tax-deductible gift will go directly towards saving babies' lives, so be generous. There's no way to regret saving a baby's life. PreBorn helps to do that. The ultrasound quality these days is just astonishing. Our beautiful baby, we met him months and months and months before he was born via ultrasound. You know your baby because of ultrasound. We are the answer to saving lives. Donate by dialing pound 250 and saying keyword baby. That's pound 250 baby, or go to preborn.com/Ben. That's preborn.com/Ben. Go check them out right now. Preborn.com/Ben to help save a life today. So I like this Neo. This Neo is better than the one in the Matrix. He's really good. That's awesome. And really good for him, because let's be real about this. When you just say no to the mob has no power over you. It's only when you don't say no to the mob, when you cave to the mob, they have endless power over you, because the moment you show them your throat, they just have you by it. They have you by the throat, and then they just choke the life out of you. And the next time you step out of line, they club you. And the next time you step out of line, they club you again. What Neo did here by basically castrating his own managers and saying, no, this is not how I feel. I'm going to say what I want to say. You think he undermined his vast audience? Of course he did not. Do you think there are going to be tons of people who boycott Neo because of this? The answer, of course, is not. Instead, what he actually did is he said something that everyone in America knows to be true. And those who say that it's not true, they're pretending and lying for the sake of political correctness and for political alliance and convenience. Good for Neo. Good for him. We need more of that in our pop culture. And here's the reality. If celebrities aren't going to do it, who the hell is? Is it going to be the regular guy who has to face down DEI and ESG at his workplace and the threat of being fired and losing his livelihood? Neo's a very wealthy dude. That dude is a best-selling R&B singer, I've been widely informed. And this means that he can actually afford to take on the powers that be in this particular area. So good for him. Good for, again, you rarely see it. When it does happen, it is worthy of celebration. It is worthy of being lauded. On all sides of the political aisle, the courage to speak the truth is a big, big thing. Good for Neo on this. Are you tired of the lies and the twists of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.